A man who was part of the group that stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th has apologized to Capitol police officers. This came after he testified this week during a public hearing on Capitol Hill. Stephen Ayers told the House committee investigating the attack that he believed former President Trump's lies about the 2020 election being stolen. He also said he was following Mr. Trump's orders to march to the Capitol. Ayers had pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge related to the riot. Harry Dunn is one of those U.S. Capitol police officers Ayers apologized to, and he joins me now for more. Officer Dunn, thank you so much for being here. You have spoken at length about the violence and the threats that you faced on January 6th. Do you accept Stephen Ayers' apology, and do you think it's genuine?
Thanks for having me. Not just at length about what I experienced, but my coworkers also. Trying to give a voice to everybody that isn't using it or doesn't have one. So my coworkers also. His apology, he did what he was supposed to do. You're supposed to acknowledge when you were wrong, and you're supposed to apologize when you hurt people. However, you can't expect people to just accept it just because you apologize when you were ready. Forgiveness takes time. And I can't focus on forgiveness right now at the moment when I'm focusing on justice and accountability. I'll get around to deciding whether I accept his apology. At the moment now, I don't. It seemed very disingenuous to talk about how much you've lost when feet away from you. You got officers who will never work in a police uniform again. You have a widow of an officer who committed suicide. And sorry, I for my lack of sympathy, but there are bigger things than you feeling bad because you lost your job right now. And also, when Liz Cheney asked him, did he believe the election was stolen now? He didn't fully answer that. And to say no, he didn't. To say yeah, no, he did not believe that. He said not as much or something like that. So I don't know about the genuineness either. So.
All right. Well, that's fair. It's how you feel. How are you coping with the trauma of that day? It sounds like you're still very much processing what went on.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at these hearings and, I mean, just look at the news that's breaking today, you know, with all the stuff that's going on. You're just learning more and more stuff. And that's what this investigation to me is about. It's about finding out the truth, finding out what really happened, and also how to prevent that from happening again. So it's a lot, but it's a necessary load that I have to carry, that I have to bear. So just buckle in and make sure I got a good support system, which I do. So.
It's good to hear. The committee now has spent weeks laying out this case against former President Trump. What has been going through your mind as you've watched these hearings unfold, and has anything really surprised you about it?
No, that's the thing. I really haven't been surprised. I knew from day one, you know, from January 6th, why and who sent them to the White House, to the Capitol. They told us that the president sent us while they were in the midst of beating us, while they were in the midst of attacking us and storming the Capitol. They told us they had a right to be there because the president told them to. So no, I'm not surprised by that revelation. I'm glad that the entire world is finding out what we knew, us officers knew on January 6th.
I was going to say you experienced this all firsthand, but I do think a lot of Americans now have seen much more video of that event from the day and see just how horrific it was to be in the middle of that. So what do you think should happen to the folks that were involved on January 6th in storming the Capitol?
You know, I said selfishly, I believe all of them need to go to jail. But, you know, that's just my opinion. The Justice Department has guidelines, and I hope that they follow through with the full investigation and penalties that match the crimes that these individuals committed. So I just defer to the Justice Department on that for them to do their job. Because right now I'm just full of emotion and not so much rationale. So
I imagine it is not easy to hear all these details repeated for that experience that you went through. But thank you so much for your time, and we also thank you for your service, Officer Harry Dunn.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me on. You have a good evening.
You too.